Photos that appeared online over the weekend, depicting Russian army armored vehicles on trains rolling out of the army training base Malino, 200 miles east of Moscow, are a potentially ominous sign. The Russian army's newest grouping, the 3rd Army Corps, is on the move toward eastern Ukraine. The 3rd Army Corps is the first big new formation to take shape as a result of the Kremlin's urgent initiative, beginning this summer, to recruit new soldiers and stand up new units in order to replace the tens of thousands of troops it has lost in the 6 months since it widened its war in Ukraine. The 3rd AC will, to some extent, boost the fighting strength of the battered Russian army in Ukraine. But it's unclear just how effective the Corps might be in combat with battle-hardened Ukrainian battalions. While the 3rd AC has drawn relatively modern equipment, its recruits middle-aged men, mostly are indicative of the Russian army's broader manpower challenge. Aging Russia doesn't have a lot of highly motivated, fit young men to spare. And that means the 3rd AC could roll into battle at a disadvantage. The Russian army that attacked northern, eastern and southern Ukraine on February 23 included around 125 battalion tactical groups in 10 army groups, altogether overseeing around 125,000 frontline troops. That was 80% of the Kremlin's ground combat power. That army has suffered heavy casualties totaling as many as 80,000 killed and wounded, according to a recent U.S. Defense Department assessment. That's twice as many casualties as the Ukrainian army probably has suffered. The steep losses help to explain why the Russian operation has been downscaled. In February, Moscow's goal was to destroy the Ukrainian armed forces, capture all major Ukrainian cities east of the Dnipro River, occupy Kyiv, topple the Ukrainian government and also capture the entirety of Ukraine's Black Sea coast including the strategic port of Odessa. The Kyiv offensive collapsed in late March. The southern offensive stalled short of Odessa. The Ukrainian military, despite its losses, still is in fighting shape.